Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream today. Corruption, TWM, CTW Semifinals. Winner of this will go to the championship to play either Decoy or the Face Clan. That match is going to be on Sunday. I do not think we will be streaming that though. I don't know who will be. On stream today with me. This is back.
Hey, good to be with you, Beeve. I'm looking forward to this one. This is going to be quite a match.
Oh, I mean, I think these guys have played. The last time these guys played CTW during the season, they split it down to overtime. So these guys definitely know each other well, I think, at this point.
Absolutely. And you got a lot of high-level players here, been playing comp for a long time, so I'm expecting some bang-up matches. So
All right.
what are the bans on tanks that we're looking at?
All right. So, no light tanks, completely banned. All of them. The Tehran, the CS-63, and the Bat Chat are also banned.
Got it.
So, taking away the eyes, and running Murrow, Malinovka, Westfield. Tiebreaker, if needed, will be Proc.
Gotcha. So you're taking away the two most popular comp mediums in the CS and the BAT, and no eyes with light tanks. So this should be quite interesting. Already seen coming out of that corruption side, loading up on the Chieftains IS-7, and of course the 103B is a good choice for a stealthy TD.
Yep. Now, Corruption, I don't know. I want to say they might just be on a hard push here to. I don't know. I don't want to say that, but
I don't know.
just no
I, I
eyes.
think I think what, gosh, I think what they might do is obviously the chieftains that have played the ridge line as traditional, they'll probably use one of the IS-7s to anchor the two line. You might see them kind of creep an IS-7 down the zipper along the K line with this, maybe with the 103B backing it up. Now, what's really interesting is on the TWM side, bringing out two of those 103B TDs. We've seen a lot of teams sneak one of those onto the cap. They knock down those trees, especially down in the south cap, and maybe use the other one to cover.
Yep. I might try to put both of them on. I mean,
They
I mean,
could
just
put
looking for
both
this
of them
lineup,
on.
I don't know
they
if
keep
Corruption's
they
going to
keep
be able to spot them.
deselecting it, so yeah, I'm curious. But right when you said that, I'm like, oh, that's a good idea.
I think these tank stipulations. I think this is actually the second or third time we've seen this set of bans. So I
Well, the
think
one thing
definitely teams are. I don't want to say used to it, but we're definitely seeing some picks and then some changes from TWM so far.
yeah, because you got to think through. Your go-tos are not there for you, so you got to really kind of think, man, what makes sense for what we're trying to achieve. Well, let's get this rolling and check it out.
Around over on the side of the corruption, which I'm sure I will make the mistake and say Immortals at some point. They're running three Chieftains, three I-7s, and one Straw. And TWM coming in with one Unskinned Valor, two I-7s, the Iron Arnie, the M60, and two Straws. So let's see what they decide to do. It looks like
Sure enough.
TWM's going to go full on to the A cap.
Yep. And like I
Those eyes.
thought, Corruptions is to drop one of those IS-7s all the way down there in K56, but he said I need to turn that tank and bring it in. They got Willows bushed up in the 103B. Everything else is going towards the A cap. So we're at a big A cap fight here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, both Straws going to go out wide to the C1.
Try to pick off people at the poking on that top ridge.
All right, now
Barcode is
Barcode.
already lit up.
Yeah, Loki is lit. Yeah, all of the corruption guys are lit except for maybe Monkey. So they know they're there. Now,
We thought it
I
was
don't
going to
know.
be a hard push, but
Yeah,
then
they're
it
they're
looks
they're
like they're getting
rotating
set up
out.
to trade. Yep, I think they just wanted to pull them over.
But now, okay, I think the Valor just now got lit for TWM. I think it's the first tank for those guys that has been lit.
I've seen one of the stirves. Both stirves are the 103Bs are rolling out.
Seven's trying to get out.
I wonder how good this bush works here where Willows is. Interesting bush right there for that tank. He is
I
way
mean,
out in the open if he gets caught, though.
for a light tank, for like a mana core or maybe a LT, I mean, you push up right there anywhere along that little tree line. You know, you're gonna stay fairly well unlit as long as you don't shoot. Now, I don't know how the straw is gonna be. I don't exactly know the camo rating off the top of my head, but these straws could be able to light each other pretty easily.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. They're knocking down some. They're getting their line of sight set up to. Corruption definitely knows they're rotating to B, because
Yep.
all the tanks are looking that direction, and that's where they're set up. And with not having a lot of mediums or no mediums at all, TWM doesn't really need to worry about its rear flank. Because what are you going to push the rear flank with? IS-7s that are going to get spotted a mile away? So that doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
All right, now stay straws medium 60. They do got tanks lit. The no tanks over there. It looks like Hub is gonna start trying to push up to the cap. He does get lit though.
Oh, so Willow's got him.
Yeah, so it looks like
Oh,
as long
good
as
shot.
Willows doesn't shoot, he's gonna be pretty safe right there.
Yeah, because Willow's lit up the M60 and the Strava, and now Tanks in his IS-7 over there on the zipper put in two really nice shots against the 103B. TWM has to be a little frustrated right now trying to figure out why they keep getting lit right when they move up. They have to
Right.
know it's the 103B.
Yeah.
Question is, where is it? Ooh, they might have been taking some
Oh,
blind shots right there.
they are. I want to say they're getting close, but it looks like they're going pretty far over his head. Let's see. Yeah, they're just trying to blind fire some bushes, blind fire some buildings.
This M60's trying to push up to try to find um, where that 103B is. But he might get trapped there in those buildings because it's kind of, you can push up to them, but then what do you do? How do you rotate out of that?
Well, look at this. The Iron Arnie's rotated back. The IS-7's rotating straight across the little town. He is kind of trapped behind some buildings, and Seleno is still trying to find Willows.
He's a grid square away and he can't find him. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Oh, and he goes down and he
Oh
doesn't
no!
detect them. Wow. No, Corruption is not doing anything crazy here. This is pretty much a meta lineup. They're just executing it really well. I do like how they extended Low-Key Pony out there just to watch that backside. And it looks like Sir Tubbins is going to come in, add a little extra firepower, and they might try to isolate a 2v1 over here and get the Iron
Yeah,
Arnie out.
I see
Think
that
that would be a
coming. It
good
doesn't.
call.
Tubbins isn't stopping. He's not lit. Yeah, they're just gonna go in and take the Iron Arnie out. They know they
Oh,
got
nice
the
shot
overmatch here.
in. Brings him down to a one shot. This should be it
Low key
for
shit. Oh, low key bounced.
Tubbins might get him right here. Don't want to faff around too much and leave a one-shot tank around, but I think they're worried about over-poking. One thing that Corruption has done really well is take care of their hit points. You look at that, only two tanks have really taken shots.
Oh, the I-7 in the center goes down. All right, now they're gonna push out the Iron Arnie. He goes down.
And Arnie goes, and now this gives them the full backside. They're up 3 tanks. Corruption can basically do what they want. Like Willows has finally left the bush. There's no reason to stay there. He probably wants
Oh,
some damage at this point.
that Straw did really well. I wasn't sure how it was going to do, but Willows probably has that thing camoed out as
Oh, he
like,
probably has every perk on that you can
yeah.
imagine.
Now, what do we got? It looks like they're going to push in. Tubbin's going to take the shot and push in on the Valor.
Valor misses. Valor's in big trouble here. Tubman does take a tracking shot and another shot. Puts in another shot.
So many trees over here. I'm trying to find a good camera angle.
Yep.
Valor does go down. Now it's unfortunate. It's pretty much just clean up.
Clean
One of the
up.
Straubs, he does go down with 90 HP. Looks like Tanks and Randy Duck are going to push in on the I-7 back on
Oh.
along the border.
Wow. Hats off to Corruption. They did not lose a tank. That was flawless execution there on their part. Looking over at the scoreboard on this one, TWM, Baz, in his Unskin Valor, puts up 17-18. IS-7, Surge, up near 1,000. I mean, the problem really was for the rest of the TWM side is you got to put damage on the board. And they just, I mean, everybody's sub 2,000, and gosh, that's not going to get it done. Over there on the Corruption side, low key in the Chieftain, 2 kills, 3,300 in damage. Really nice game. Tanks played a awesome game over there on that Zipper in the IS-7, picking up a kill, 2,700 in damage. Randy Duck in the other Chieftain, putting up 2,600, picking up double kills. Monkeynomics in the Chieftain, 2 kills and another 2,300 in damage. Tubbins on that backside push against the Iron Arnie, put up 19 with blocking 13. So really nice game across the board. Let's see if TWM can come back here and establish some more presence on the battlefield.
Yep. Just real quick. What crazy? Welcome to the stream. Oddball, welcome to the stream. Jeff, thanks for coming out. Just Muskie, welcome to the show. And Noodleton is saying after this tournament, the team will no longer be Corruption. It is going to be Immortals EU.
Okay, there we go.
Man, if nobody's picked it up, I am thinking about just waking up Sunday morning and streaming
Oh, that'll
Decoy
be an
Face
amazing
Clan.
match. Yeah.
It's gonna be early. I mean, I could come home, go to sleep, wake up at like 11:30, stream at 12, and go back to bed by maybe 1:30. Sleep till 4.
Oh, the sacrifice.
Oh man, that's what I used to do back before 6.0 during the last couple big GTLs. Man, I
Yep.
would come home, try to get in bed as early as I could. Honky would call and wake me up like 30 minutes before a match at like 12 or whatever time, and yeah, I would get maybe 3 hours sleep after a 12-hour shift, and then get 3 hours sleep, stream, and then go back to another 12-hour shift. It's I was literally doing it so much. It I ain't gonna say it about killed me, but I was ready to die just to get some sleep there for a while.
Yeah, your body needs it, man.
Because I would do that through the weekend, and then pretty much just come home on a Monday morning after I got off and just sleep the entire day.
Oh,
Rough.
all right. Let's see
Right.
what we got going here.
So over on the side of TWM this side, and they're coming out with basically 3 Valors, 1 IS-7, 250Bs, and a Strav. And Corruption coming out with 2 Stravs, 2 IS-7s, a Chieftain, and 2 VZ-55s.
50Bs are interesting call on the defense. I mean, definitely can deliver some serious burst damage there, but pretty flimsy in terms of armor. IS-7 down there in that traditional spot there, and
Yep.
K5, 6 on the zip. Looks like they're going to try to do the same thing that Willows did, but they're extending that 103B up to kind of that
Yeah.
traditional bush location where you put a light tank.
He's making a little nest there, knocking over some trees.
Does have a nest. Let's see if he holds up as good as Willows. Willows was pretty impressive in that last match. Here comes their Corruption has definitely grouped up. They waited for all their tanks to get over. I kind of like that better than, just sprinkling in a few tanks at a time. I always think it makes more sense to kind of get all your forces there at once.
Right.
Get detected, then the gig's up. But so it looks like the two VZs that are going to go over to the zip, Sir Tubbins and Randy Duck. Willows looks like he's going to be the one to get on cap in the 103B. And they'll use the other 103B from the mid to cover.
All right, now they know where the 50Bs are. Now let's see if Willows gets lit here.
Oh, he does.
Yep. Just almost where he was on cap.
Oh,
Just shot at, but he does bounce. Yep.
Yep. So they have to now know, good communication will say, hey, there's a Strav somewhere sitting right around that cap. Start shooting those bushes. If they had some good eyes, they would know that there's a bunch of trees knocked down right there where light tanks always sit.
Well, I don't know how well they can actually see right there to tell, because I mean there's a lot of trees and buildings right there. They might just not be able to see it. Yeah. Maybe from, I don't even know, even from where Loki's at, he's got two buildings and trees in the way. They may just not be able to see it. Ooh, round did come in pretty close right there.
Yeah, so I think they have a fairly good idea. Wow, there's another one just slide right over. The Willows just shot the bush he was in twice. So he knows they're not in that bush.
Now look at this, 50B's Valor's rotating north from TWM.
The one thing they have with the 50Bs is the ability to rotate that backside, because they have a little bit of speed. So.
Does take a shot from the Valor trying to peek up in the center right there.
Noodleton and Sir Tubbins are the only ones that have taken damage right now in this game. Looks like Noodleton is trying to move up through the buildings. Oh, he takes a big whack there.
Oh, they spot the Strav.
Oh, they found the Strav. The Strav is running. B takes a hit. 50B takes another hit.
Oh, the 103, ooh. He got lucky right there.
Yeah, Willows is going to knock over some trees and now try to get on cap, so he's going to knock over both trees, make his little nest, and I expect him to get right on cap right away. I doubt this IS-7 is going to be able to see him.
Definitely
not without taking mad damage. You do have the rotation going on the backside up in the north with the double Valors and the 50B.
Yep. Now it does look like Corruption has a little idea of something up. They are sending tanks back up and around. Yep, look at that. Valor from TWM just got spotted. He does take a shot from tanks.
Monkeynomics is in the fight too. Loki Pawnee is also coming back into the fight there.
50B trying to dump his
lots
clip.
of trouble.
Looks like he got two in the tanks. Yeah, Noodleton is going to go down right there. I mean, he did his job, right? He got out there, he pushed, he got that Strav lit. They have cap pressure. That's what they wanted.
Immortals needs to even this up right now.
All right, looks like the Valor going to rush in. They're going to try to get Willow spotted right here. They're going to lose the Valor for it, though, and they might not even get him spotted.
He's on the cap and cannot spot him. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me right now? Look where that tank is and did not spot Willows.
50B's not even spotting him.
Ah!
Oh my gosh, look how close he had to get, but that cost him 2 tanks.
Yep, and Willows dodged a shot, blocked a shot.
All right, now the I-7 just full pushed in. He's going to try to get Randy Duck out here, but he's going to take a lot of damage from that straw. He
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
to make the
Willows
shots
can just
count.
tee off right there in
Yep.
the engine. Randy takes a big whack. He's a one shot. Straub takes him down to a one
Now
as
Randy Duck
well.
should reload. Yep, and takes him out. The straw
Woo!
from TWM coming in. Back on the other side, Corruption holding their own against 3 tanks, 2v3 up here. Now the 50B coming in
TWM,
with a clip.
to win this, TWM they have to get rid of one of these tanks here.
Yeah. They got to get tanks out. 50B takes a shot from Monkey. How's Bucky gonna get clipped?
Monkey is the
He does
one.
get
Monkey goes
clipped.
down, but this is going to be the key. He got the reload on him. Wow, look at this. So we got a 1v2, but
Oh.
hit point advantage is way in favor of Willows, and
Yep.
he has the sneaky, stealthy tank. How are you going to get and find Willows? We saw last time a tank needed to get as close as that 50B died right there next to him to find him last time.
Now I think
And
Willow's
he,
doing what he needs to do. He's gonna outspot these guys. He just wants them to come to him, and he can just eat them
well,
up.
and they're both one shots for him, right?
Might be 2 for the 50B, but
Or
yeah.
the 50B, maybe. Yeah. Wow, what a match. This was a great match. Regardless of the outcome, TWM really came back and put on a really healthy show here.
Black shirts,
I like
welcome to the stream, bud.
what
Right
the
now,
50B is doing. The one thing you want to do with a 103B is come at it from 2 angles because it doesn't have a turret. And in that hydropneumatic system, it has to rotate very slowly. So I like this. So
yep. Right
Baz
now
has been
the
spotted. He's
yep.
staying hull down. Willows doesn't want to fire. Potentially the 50. Well, the 50B spotted too.
Yeah, the 50B's just kind of going in. Okay, there's one shot.
Right.
They do have him lit. Willow's gonna take out the 50B here.
Now I don't know if Baz can do much now against Willows in this position.
Willow's. Oh, well, he could H him. Yeah.
Keep him from winning, I guess.
I mean,
That
technically,
would
yeah.
be
He
the strategy.
okay, but look, he's got him. He got him reset. He cannot cap now. Willows is
Yep.
gonna have to go on the attack.
Really smart play there by Baz.
Baz is
Baz
trying to
needs to
run,
get him.
but Willows is gonna be able to chase him down.
Oh,
Good
what a
shot by
clutch
Willows.
by Willows. What a clutch. That was an awesome game. Wow, this is what you expect from a semifinal match at this level. Let's take a look at the end result. Hey, TWM played a heck of a game. Damien in the Valor there putting up 43-21. That's the type of damage they need to put up to hang in there with Corruption. Baz, we saw, just about was able to bring that one back at the end, putting up 28, picking up 2 kills. Surge in the IS-7, putting up 2 kills, putting up 2,800. Wojtek in the 50B, picking up a kill, putting up 2K. So, I'm just impressed with the way TWM came back out and kind of established themselves that, hey, we're not going down like that. Over on the Corruption side, Randy Duck in that VZ, nice game, 3,500 and a kill. Monkeynomics in the Sturb, 3 kills. 23, he was holding off that backside, playing that mid cover position, did an excellent job working with his teammate Tanks, who also put up 3K, picking up 1321. And MVP Willows right there, 3 kills, 2,400. Really super smart game that he played, and low key there in the Chieftain, putting up 1232.
Yeah, great gameplay right there. All right.
A
Where we go? We're going to Malinovka.
little bit of Mali. Mali's an interesting map. You got that one cap all the way down where the windmill is and the little house at the bottom of the map. And then the other one's kind of up there right underneath the ridge on the east side of the map. But it's relatively open. Forward to what these two teams come up with for a strategy.
Now, hey Burger, thank you for that follow. We did see Immortals play decoy on Malinovka a few ago, but they didn't have the tank restrictions. I don't
Hmm.
know. I don't know how much TWM have played Mali. I'm sure they've played it in this tournament before, but I don't know. I don't know teams' level of familiarness.
Yeah, it is definitely a newer map in comp in terms of playing multi-base. And I do agree with you. It doesn't seem like a lot of teams that I've seen play it look comfortable on this map.
We do have an Avery coming out.
For sighting, this might be a good map for it though. Chisel's good pick, especially just a reminder with our tank ban CS bat chat, no light tanks are allowed. The Terran is not allowed, so a lot of comp favorites are not allowed. So that's why you're seeing a little bit different lineups in terms of medium tanks and also trying to establish some vision. Chisel's pretty good, nice hull down tank, pretty good vision system on that, and good mobility. Um, Seeing that 430 come out there by Willows, nice brawling Soviet classic tank.
Oh yeah.
Over on the other side, it looks like Hubby is using that M60 for their vision along with a Sturv and a couple machines there. Interesting.
All right, let's see what we got. Now this is best of 7 today, so I believe actually the rest of the tournament is all best of 7.
Well, the tell's always going to be with what the offense does, as it normally is. Are they going A cap or are they going B cap? It looks like a lot of their tanks are directionally heading up the hill towards
Yep.
E.
Like the M60 going to
Maybe,
try to get some lights here.
mhm. And look at corruption. Corruption sent their defense, and I've seen this a lot where you just kind of load all your defense down
Yep.
and see if you can catch them coming across that little ice pond down there. If you don't
Now,
catch them, you can rotate to the back and hit them that way.
now do we get how much information can TWM get, and will they realize they have a massive overmatch right here?
Well, right now, they don't know that any of those tanks are down there in the south. And the one thing that Corruption knows is that they're not coming south. So actually, Corruption has more intel than TWM has right now. And for those watching, might be like, well, how do you know that? Well, you know that their team didn't go south. Right now, a defensive team doesn't need to give away much. So they don't really know how many tanks are around B cap. They haven't spotted anything yet they are spotted up on the hill. So are they facing 5 tanks, 6 tanks, maybe all 7? They have no idea. It looks like Corruption realizes they're going to make the rotation back, and the intel that Randy and Tubbins was able to get was to say, hey, there's some tanks up on the hill. Get your butts back up here.
All right, now we're seeing TWM rotate. Coming straight through the middle right here.
Well, we know that you can get on cap there. There's a little hull down area on that B. We've looked at this in other streams before. We've seen teams put light tanks. We've seen teams put Valors. There is a place, but see, the key is where Wojciech and Hubby is in the M60 machine. You must hold that backside, or else you can get shots on it. So we got double cap pressure. I like where the Sturv is set up. They have a beautiful field of fire set up right now to defend this.
Good shot from the M60 into Sir Tubbins. "18 seconds on the cap."
Yeah,
All right, here comes the
they
push for
have to
heavies.
get in. So they have to push and take damage. They get a reset, okay, without really taking a lot. Where Randy and Tubbins are great. I mean, you have to have tanks in that location. Looks like Monkeynomics is going to try to push that gap. Ooh, Hubby's taking some big shots.
yeah.
Hubby is a 1 in the M60. If they lose him, this whole strat falls apart.
Look, he's just going to have shots for days. He is in a bad position right now where he had to drop.
20 seconds down on the clock. No panic, though, out of Corruption. They get the easy reset, and they continue on. Hubby is a one-shot still. Hubby goes down, so this now is trouble, because where Tanks is poking up and where Barcode is poking up, you can get easy resets on those 260s.
Okay, Randy
There they
Duck,
are.
and Randy Duck goes down. They do get the reset, though.
Yeah, here comes the rear side resets, and it's going to be, at this point, like, do you stay on cap or do you push?
Looks like they're going to push out Sir Tubbins.
Yeah, I think they should have pushed a little sooner, right when Randy went down, to push Tubbins out. Tubbins puts in a nice shot there.
Yep. I mean, Tubbins could take out one, if not both of these.
Well, especially if they keep bouncing, right? You got to. Ooh, nice shot. Tubbins won't be able to kill Baz. Baz will have one more shot and an opportunity to kill Tubbins here.
Oh, he
tracks him. Tubbins misses.
Oh, the Avery miss. He takes Tubbins down to a 5.
Oh, boy. Good takedown. Corruption is in trouble. They are. They're down hit points. They're down tanks. They did get the resets, but there is a lot of health out there, including an Avery full health, a machine with good health, and, well, actually 2 machines with good health. The good thing for Corruption is they're playing defense, so try to fall back, regroup. Maybe if you can support tanks in that position, that would be optimal play right there.
It looks like the machine might try to sneak up on cap, but Tanks and Monkey are going to be in pretty good position.
It's interesting play by TWM not to use their tank advantage just to go after Corruption and to put the cap on, but let's see what happens here.
Good shot by Willows, flanking around, taking out the 260.
Yeah. Definitely evens it up in terms of tank advantage. Hit points are still favoring TWM. Willows needs to be careful because, boy, yeah, that Avery just needs to get close to him and he's going to disappear.
All right, looks like Monkey trying to get around to get some resets.
Machine's in good position. Tanks is having trouble poking, and it looks like the Avery up there is just what is the Avery hard scoping up there?
Looks like he's looking back at tanks.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He is hard scoping tanks, waiting for tanks to poke.
Okay. Now tanks did fall back.
Damien is spotted but not reset. We are under 20 seconds, sitting in that beautiful hold down position right there. Ooh, Avery pops. Monkey, I think that's Monkeynomics, got whacked right there. But they got the reset, so now pressure's off. And quite honestly, one more reset, that's all they need. And they can't cap this game without putting multiple tanks on the cap.
Yep. Now the
Tanks is
Straw
doing a
going
good-
way out there. He was
Look,
trying to
they're
get some
bringing the
shots at
Avery on
tanks,
cap.
but
They're going to bring the Avery on cap and try to really put the pressure on Corruption here. I do like this move.
30.
I like the positioning they're using with the chisel. Monkeynomics is relocated. Willows has taken Monkeynomics' position behind the rock. If the chisel can get up above, he has resets all day long. And he
Yep, there
does. He
goes.
puts it in there. Good one. Needs to reset the machine. He missed the machine. They're down to 15 seconds, but he has a good reload on that one. Damien is hit, so
Machine
now
gets
all
reset.
pressure's off. Whoa! The Avery slams in a beautiful shot on
Willows goes down as
Monkeynomics.
well.
But they can't.
It's going to be.
They can get to be close.
Now the machine is trying to keep tanks down, so it's going to be on Barcode to get a reset right here. He does get a shot into the machine.
I think they need to. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
I almost think they just needed to push Barcode and get him out, but.
Now tanks is going to take out the machine right here. Straub trying to get shots, but the Straub is way out in the field. I don't think he's going to have shots for long. They take tanks out. They've got to track
Barcode has to
down
just
right
hide.
He's just got to live. Avery not quick enough to get up the hill.
Barcode's going to just go and park it behind the house up here in the windmill, and they're going to escape. What a freaking match, Beaver. What a match. I mean, the skill on both sides.
Man.
Ooh. Wow. Man, was that about as close of a nail biter as you're going to get right there. Both teams played epically. Unfortunately, one team needs to win, and that was Corruption over on the TWM side in the serve. 103B putting up 4K was Maz. Incredible game there. Saul in the Avery putting up 3K, picking up 2 kills. Some really clutch shots out of him. Very impressed with using that tank there up on that hill. Wojciech in the machine, putting up 2,600, picking up a kill. Baz in the 260, putting up 15 and a kill, with his other compatriot getting on the cap and making a game of this. Over on the Corruption side, in the 430, Willows, look at that. Almost 3,800 and a kill. Great game in that 430. I love the old school Soviet mediums. Monkeynomics had a great game there in his chisel, putting up almost 3K. Tanks in the IS-7, putting up 2,900, picking up a couple kills, 1,500 in damage. Sir Tubbins also in the IS-7 with a kill, 1,625. And Barcode in the chisel for the win, getting up there and hiding at the end, doing what you need to do to survive and make it great game all the way around. And TWM has been close on these last 2 matches, but no cigar. Will it be
Yeah,
this
they're
one?
definitely making corruption work for it.
Oh yeah, nothing's coming easy. I mean, they've had 2 games now where it has gone down to the last tanks on the battlefield, and yeah,
Marco, you are watching CTW Console Tank Wars.
getting a lot of machine action on the tank picks here. And one of the things we
And
might not point it.
907.
Yeah, 907. 907 in machines, man. We are seeing some tanks today.
All right, now this is do or die for TWM. They have to win this one, or it is over for those guys. Their season is on the line.
Regardless of what has happened or what happens, they have played amazing. Really impressed with their performance. First game was a little shaky, but since then, boy, they have played lights out and have pushed this corruption team just about as far as I think they feel comfortable playing. Corruption going for B cap and definitely going to the hill. Lots of autoloaders there. You got a couple machines, 2 VZs, so 4 autoloaders. Of course, Willows and Monkeynomics in the mediums. They played amazing in those 2 machines last time. Over on the TWM, 4202, Wojciech taking that pretty classic spotting position, but it's almost like they know what's going on. They're sending all of their tanks also to the hill. Almost like these guys
Yeah.
said in chat, let's go to the hill and fight this thing out.
All right, Monkey about the lot, the 907 and the Chisel, and vice versa.
Look at the pain train right there with the machines and pushing the Valor up for TWM.
Now,
There's going to be
Corruption
lots.
does have more heavy metal on their side with those VZ55s, but they also got a lot of reload time with that machines.
They also got better positioning, as you generally do coming up this side. They're up at the windmill and can now shoot down where other teams have to dig out. This is going to be a very interesting battle here. Ooh, Barcode is on fire, burning. He's down to 1 shot. Oh, they're pushing. Look how aggressive TWM is.
It's like they're trying to get Barcode out, but the machine goes down. 2 1-shots on the side of Corruption, though. Corruption
But the
is
focus
starting to take the
fire
HP advantage here.
Focus fire is really good on the Corruption side right now. Hubby goes down. Woo. Baz is on reload. Willows is a 1-shot. He needs to tuck in.
It's like Loki going to do some
covers
blocking
him
for him.
up. That's great comp play right there. I love to see that. Loki takes a shot. Baz goes down.
Loki goes
Super
down.
Close.
.907 trying to get Willows out.
TWN is trying to take Willows, but Willows refuses to die.
They don't want to let him.
He refuses to die.
4000 gets him from behind.
This is all but over here, kids. Nice brawl on the hill to finish this one off. There you have it, Beeve.
I mean, that was a fun fight today.
Putting in that damage.
All right, guys. Well, congratulations to Corruption. They're going to move on to the championship match of CTW this year. We will know who they will be facing Sunday after Decoy Face Clan fight. I'm not sure what time that is, but I do know it's Sunday. So either way, we are going to have a hell of a championship.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we will get to cover that next weekend. I want to say thank you to everybody watching. Thanks to Dis for coming out and doing some commentary today.
Thank you for having me. That was an amazing match. Thank you, Beaver, for having me, and thanks for hosting these two teams today.
Oh, yeah, no problem, man. Glad to have you. All right, guys, that is going to do it for us. We will catch you next time.